you're this reliable person. So part of why I wanted to go down that path for a second was, I think it's something underlooked by a lot of people, that reliability and frankly just showing up is a key trait in success. Like, so many people are like, oh, it's unfair, I didn't get this or that. I'm like, dude, you didn't show up. Like, it's not that hard. Although it is clearly really hard for people. So why was that a personality trait or something you just inherently knew? Or did someone tell you that?
I think it probably came back. I mean, my parents didn't make a ton of money. They worked really hard. I think my dad was a truck driver growing up, like throwing freight locally. When I graduated high school, I basically went to college full time. I worked full time. I was throwing freight in like a warehouse. I'd stay up till like 2 a.m, unloading trucks and stuff, get up and have to go to school at whatever, 8 or 9. So it's just kind of something that I just did, I guess. I don't know if I put too much thought into it, but I would just grind it out.
And then what are the next steps? How did you get through to sort of your entrepreneurial journey? And how did you come to the conclusion, like, okay, you got good at marketing. Like, what were the secrets of marketing that you realized were good, right? Because marketing changes so quickly. So it's not like, don't tell me like, oh, do SEO today. I'm more curious about like, what are the criteria that you think made you a successful marketer and clearly still a very successful marketer?
Yeah, well, I think a couple things is, obviously finding what works and doubling down on that. Now, as I got a little bit more sophisticated, it's definitely knowing your numbers, so tracking things like your customer acquisition cost. And in a business, it's really just what's your customer acquisition cost or what's your customer lifetime value. And basically, how can you just dump as much money into that profitably as possible? And I think that's kind of really the big key, just making it as simple as that, and then just finding the channels that can mathematically work for your business.
Actually, give people a little bit of an overview, by the way, of the show. Like, how many people do you have like watching you on YouTube? How many people are paying for the courses? That sort of stuff. Just so people kind of get an idea of your scale, because you're not really a LinkedIn person, but you are on other social media channels.
Yeah, so I mean, we're not massive. We like I said, we just started this about a year ago, so we're a super niche channel. We got about, I think, 8,000 YouTube subscribers, and then we're just about to hit 900 paying members on Poop Scoop Millionaire Community. So they pay about $70 a month. Times 900, and then obviously we got sponsors and affiliates and other things like that to make up another chunk of the revenue. But and we're gaining about 40 to 45 new members every week.
That's amazing. I mean, so do you think that, speaking of like just a business growth perspective, right? When you're like, okay, you have a niche channel, but like, once again, when we first spoke, I was like, I'd never even heard of this. Now, granted, I live in a city where I have a teeny tiny backyard and I don't have a dog, so poop scooping is not an area that I know well. But it sort of like makes sense. Okay, well, people are clearly willing to pay for this. And your channel is all about helping people understand how to go build essentially their own competitor to Poop Scoop or Swoop Scoop, sorry. Like that is what you're essentially training people on, is to build a competitor to you. Why did you decide to go in that direction?
Yeah, well, I know part of our growth strategy, I mean, we could franchise. We were looking at acquiring other companies. We were looking at just continuing to open up more locations ourselves, which we're continuing to do. But when we were looking for other companies that we wanted to acquire, there wasn't really any out there that were worthwhile. So that was part of it. And really, I don't really see them as competitors right now, because still the vast majority of people don't even know this industry exists. So kind of our mission right now is to make this more of a mainstream industry, like lawn care or electrical work or plumbing or anything else like that. So that's kind of the mission right now. And it helps everybody. We got all these people in our community. I'm able to go out and negotiate like discounts on equipment, discounts on software, discounts on other things like that. So it does kind of help everybody out. But it also opens up opportunities in the future. Somebody goes through our courses and maybe they want more help, and maybe we do decide to franchise. They're already going to know, like, and trust me, or maybe they want to sell their company at some point. We're kind of the leader in the industry, if that makes sense. So it opens up a lot of options for us in the future.